Hey, so, hi. I'm hoping this works. Yes, okay, good. You know what? I realized earlier, I was like, I'm grumpy. So, I finally contacted... Who did I contact? I finally contacted, looked on my bank, and turns out I had not received the $1,000 from my school. I called my bank and I was like, is this correct, like, account number, the correct checking number? And I told them what the checking number was, and they pulled up my information and they told me the exact same checking number, and I'm just like, that sucks. The exact same. I'm looking at the map and my phone is dying, so yay. So if it goes off, that is why. So, yeah, But yeah, so I was like, what? You've got to be kidding me. But there's not much I can do, especially at this time of night. So I'm going to try, like, again tomorrow. And then after that, oh, it's the little lady. Sorry. She's shorter than me. I think she's a Chinese lady. But I saw her walking around Walmart. And, yeah, I was like, she's cute. So, yeah. She's like maybe 60s, 70s or so. But yeah, so I went ahead and was like, what? And so I'm missing the money. So I don't know what happened. A. B, I am going to be going somewhere. So I did that, and then I went over to Verizon because I'm like, hey, for some reason my phone is showing that I need to pay. And I thought I got it done like last month. I know I paid for it, and then I was like, okay, I put it on auto pay, and then went through it, and I thought it was like, hey, you're done, you're good. Okay, cool, got it. Well, I went ahead and like received 2 text messages over the past week or two that, hey, I need to pay my bill. I'm like, but I thought it was on auto pay. Like, what's going on? And then from there, I went ahead and decided just to take it into the store in order to take care of it. Because if you call Verizon customer service, they now charge like $10 extra if you want to talk to them. So I was like, okay, this isn't, what? So, yeah, took it in. They're like, oh, it's showing that it's not on auto pay. So they went ahead and set it up. And then whenever it set it up, or whenever they set it up, I said, congratulations, I'm now on auto pay and I'll be able to save some money. It's like, okay, cool, like it's now set up, I think. And so I even left a review on it as proof, like, hey, I went to this place and this is what I saw. I gave them positive review. I was like, hey, basically they helped me out, and I gave them 5 stars. And then what I plan on, so hopefully that works. And then starting next month, I'm hoping, or like even the end of this month, I'll go ahead and get that done, taken care of. So, yeah. But yeah, tomorrow, I'm gonna, of course, work as soon as I get off work. Probably going to go take a nap or something. And then after that, I will be going to, where can I go? I'm going to read that book that I have from the library, catch up on that. And then once I'm done with that, itchy, there we go. Yeah, once I'm done with that, what else can I do? Go to school, get the phone number of that place, because like the internet out where I'm at, sometimes it works and sometimes it sucks. It's really weird. And then what else am I going to? Yeah, I'm going to go to school and see what happened to that money, because it's $1,000 and that'll seriously help me. And then yeah, go to school, get that taken care of. Yeah, plans, goals. Finish getting that taken care of. Is there anything else? No. I think I mainly need to get that done in the morning, because if I sleep, I may sleep until like 1, 2, 3 in the afternoon. And then if that ends up happening, like I won't get out to school in time. So yeah, I'll need to get it done in the morning. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, I did check, what was it? I like the fact that your sibling is the different cookies. They look amazing, honestly. I think my favorite one is the mud one as of right now, but that's because I'm a huge fan of gummy worms. And I'm like, that sounds so good. And then also with the chocolate and everything. And then also the other cookies look good too. So yeah, they all look good. Oh, speaking of like large cookies, so at Walmart, you know how there's a crumble cookie with, it's a unique spelling of crumble basically. Well, at Walmart they now have what's called King Crumble. I was like, that's kind of funny. So yeah, I saw that. I did not buy it because I was like, I don't want that. Instead I got strawberries and a small thing of milk, because I need like a half cup. Yeah, a half cup of milk, and then some eggs, and another fingernail clipper, because the one that I have, it doesn't work very well. Like part of it will clip, and then so instead of being like completely mashed down like this, it's like, or mashed down like this, it's mashed down like this. So there's a small opening ish. It doesn't completely clip, and I'm like, this doesn't work. It's okay, gotcha. I mean it does, but not as well as it should. It's really interesting. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, so anyways, I thought that was kind of cool, and like whenever I saw that, I kind of like, I immediately thought of your sibling because of the cookie. Yeah, the cookies. So yeah. What else was there? Yeah, so I saw that. And then I also thought it was kind of cute with your cousin. I take it you feel like 3 different kinds of people, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about Sonic. I'm gonna have to look him up some more. And I guess a part of you feels like Spider-Man, and then also like the Hulk. And I can see that. That makes sense a lot. And in my case, speaking of Hulk, like for whatever reason, like I've been in a bad mood. I'm like, why? Like, what's wrong? I think it's frustration for the fact that like the $1,000 did not go through, and like it's not there. I'm just like, what's going on? So yeah, that the $1,000 never went through, A. And then what else was there? So it didn't get through, and then having to like just being frustrated that it did not work, And then I was like, I think I need a hug. I just need a hug. I would like a hug. So, yeah. I think I'm like, maybe that's another reason why. So, yeah. Oh, I ended up, so I was out in the parking lot afterwards outside of Walmart, and this guy comes up to me. I noticed they were selling crosses, which is like, oh, okay, cool, crosses. I was like, I kind of want one. So they ended up approaching me, but then I looked at it. I was like, I really don't need one. Like, it'll just go into storage. I really don't need one. So, him and I started talking a little bit. And basically, he's doing like a fundraiser thing, which honestly I could have given money for that. But he's been out of prison for about 6 weeks on early parole. In order to go out on early parole, you actually have to have like an address that you can go to. Well, him and his first wife went ahead and got divorced. And it was because he is a retired pastor out in California. And whenever he retired, or not retired, sorry, what it was that him and his wife were married, and she thought he was cheating on her. I was like, I would require proof, like some kind of hard evidence proof, like video, photos, something, basically. And he's like, yeah, she allegedly said I cheated. Now, I don't know if it was true or not, so... yeah, I don't know if it was true or not in terms of like her cheating or whatever. So I don't know. So anyways, but he so she just out of pure I don't know, jealousy or whatever, she went ahead and divorced him. So he did the divorce, and then he went crazy. And I found this is true, especially of men who actually like love their wives. They'll go crazy, or like just people in general. They'll like go crazy and they'll do really stupid stuff, or yeah, and I mean like stupid stuff that they would normally not do because they're like, their life fell apart, basically. So him and his wife got divorced, and then he went ahead and he was a pastor. He gave the pastoralship over to his assistant pastor, and then he ended up getting married to a 20-year-old, and he's in his 40s. They got married to a 20-year-old, and then they went ahead and did drugs, and then he also rented a car, and he never paid for the car. Like, I was like, wait a minute, so you got together with a 20-year-old, that was, like, not the greatest move, and then you started doing drugs, and you rented a vehicle, and you kept it for an extended amount of time, and you never paid for it, even though they had the money for it. And I, like, laughed because it was just a really bad idea overall. So then, what was it? So yeah, he was arrested, and then he ended up moving into a, basically it's a ministry where they go ahead and take men out that are in parole, and they help them out with like rehab, drug rehab, alcohol rehab, all that jazz. And what they do is that they go around and sell crosses and such, and like go over to other parking lots in order to sell these crosses and other such. And I was like, hey, that's definitely very much needed. But yeah, lesson learned, don't go on a cross-country binge from one side of the country to the other.